Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
But at least we have the sky over our heads again.
Very
Our
true.
rendezvous point is this way.
What could the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
So, Terra,
Honestly, orcs don't need a reason to slaughter people, they just do it because they like it.
This was no strategy of war.
Yeah.
For orcs.
Leanne, just get the hell out of my way. Okay, move. Thank you. I say mostly the AI in this game's pretty good, but occasionally it does silly things like that. Not surprised. Frankly, I'm surprised there's quite this few dead guardsmen around. Let's face it, when guardsmen die, they tend to die by the thousand. Ah, hell. Let's face it, a guardsman without a couple of thousand of his colleagues to back him up is a dead man. That's just a fact of the Warhammer 40k universe.
millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Yep. That is
Titus,
probably
if
a
they
lot
take
more
over the
orcs.
Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
Never
If
underestimate
we
your
have a
enemy.
win, perhaps. But by then the orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Yeah, swap the stock for the las cannon. Because in this, the las cannon's basically a high-powered sniper. Oh, great. Heavy shooter, boys.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
See? High-powered sniper rifle. Oh ho ho ho! Forgot how much oomph this thing's got. Oh boy. As I say, when they're that far away, unfortunately, you do have to rely on cover. There's no formal cover system in this game, you've just gotta... Dang it. You just gotta plonk yourself loosely behind something that's gonna keep you alive. And then make a dash for somewhere useful. And we're clear.
Worker absence is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
Now, why does remedial training sound like a euphemism for something deeply, deeply unpleasant? Probably quite violent. But yes, as I say, don't get me wrong, I really like this game, but it could do with a little bit more enemy variety. Now, as I say, there is going to be another faction turning up later, who I don't want to spoil for you, but if you're a 40k fan, you can almost certainly figure out who it's going to be, because it's always them. Yeah, but I'd like to see some of the less commonly used guys turn up. Maybe some Dark Eldar. They're fun. You know, you could get some real horror elements into the game if you included them, because of course the whole point of the Dark Eldar is that they basically torture everybody they capture because they use their screams of psychic pain to distract the Chaos God Slanesh from eating their souls when they die. Yeah, cheery world this, isn't it? Okay, I probably overclocked this. That was a bloody bomb squig. I told you, it's always the bomb squigs that get me. Because if I miss them in a group of, in a medium-sized group of enemies, then they can get me before I realise they're there. Not falling for it this time, though. Forward! For the Emperor! For Ultramar! So I still maintain the Ultramarines are one of the more boring 40k factions, but Or, well, one of the more boring Space Marine chapters, I should say, but they still have their moments. Oh, yeah. There, yep. Oh! Wouldn't want to be that guy. Yeah, that's what the melter gun is useful for in this game. I mean, technically in primary 40k, melter guns are primarily anti-vehicle weapons. But in this, since you don't really fight vehicles all that often, they made it more of a sort of shotgun type weapon for clearing groups, which I do actually like. It works. It works within the context of the game. As I say, I'm unsure how lore-friendly it is, but I'm willing to bet you can probably adapt a melter gun for this kind of work. As I say, my knowledge of 40k tech specs is limited, but I would suspect it would probably work. And I'd say I do love the design of the sort of carrying case for the power source. Right down to the sort of completely pointless ostentatiousness on it. There's all sorts of these little secret areas all over the place that you can find servo skulls in. That'll give you little audio recordings of the invasion. I've got a bunch of them. I don't know where the rest are.
If you are injured,
And they only turn up the first time you pick them up effectively. So. Okay, get up some. Nope, nothing we need there. Okay.
Workers of class 9 and below do not qualify for medical attention.
Workers of class 9 and below do not qualify for medical attention. Why do you think you are? The United States? Oh boy. Okay. As a fury mode to kill this guy. Come on. Okay, good. Okay. Gonna have to kill that guy, and it's gonna take a little bit of firepower. What am I doing? I've still got the plasma cannon, haven't I? Hello. Got him. Damn it. Wasting ammo now. Oh boy, there's another rocket guy. Missed. Missed again. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Just need a couple of seconds to get my armor replenished. Okay, that will buy me a second. Hello, Mr. Health Pickup. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I had to just shoulder barge the guy and stun him. Okay. Alright, let's get up here. Yes, as I was saying, the Dark Eldar I maintain to be a really interesting race for a game like this. Partially because they've got a lot of firepower, but they're also not that tough. Though their close combat units are supposed to be some of the best in the universe. Or so they like to believe, anyway. Mostly that's probably arrogance, but they are faster and a lot more aggressive than a lot of the other races. Or then you've got something like, say, the Tyranids, which, just massive swarm of unending pain and death. So they're always fun. Oh, come back here. Probably should have chased him down and executed him to get some health back, if I'm honest, but oh well. Yep, and that's my health back. Not all of it, but enough of it to... Oh, there we go.
Tech priests will have to bring all of these structures down.
There, Drogon
Yep.
system meet at that monument. Mass grave.
Okay, so we're almost to Drogon. Are we good? Hell. More orcs. doing? Ultimate weapon. Got him. Okay, down we go.
Evacuation center Gamma welcome. Crematoria 15 to 48 are operating at full capacity.
When your crematoriums are operating at full capacity, you know that's a problem. Hello, Drogon. Nice to see you. Statue of the Machine God.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it.
Yes.
You held raw energy from the warp.
Oh god.
How are you still alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
Doesn't that make it?
Stuff of chaos.
Yeah.
Heresy.
My
I was
work
thinking
against
that.
Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost
Forget the
secrecy.
secrecy. Can it
The
save this
Imperium
planet?
forbids its use without sanction.
And there's another rock. Oh dear. That's going to contain a few thousand
Consider
orcs
that your
minimum.
imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge.
Oh, that sounds
It
ominous.
could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant.
So it may not work.
If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
Yeah, there are way too many orcs on this planet to
The Psychic Scourge
scour
is
out.
at the Calcus facility, my research laboratories.
And we'll need
It's a fair
transport.
distance. We will need transportation.
Captain, we aren't far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed. The Imperial Guard rallying.
That'll
We'll
do then.
have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
Excellent. Yes, as I say, experimental technology is
You are injured.
not exactly a common thing in the 40k universe, except among the Tau, as I say. Because they're the only ones who actually seem to do any research. Everybody else is just replicating stuff that's, 10,000 year olds and usually more. Most of it's actually from the Dark Age of technology. In case you didn't know, quick primer on 40k history. Humanity spread out among the stars fairly slowly. They established a bunch of colonies, and then they discovered how to travel through a sub-region of space called the Warp. The Warp is an extremely dangerous place, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad back then. They created a vast human empire, created incredible technologies, and then the fall of the Eldar happened, leading to the creation of the Chaos God Slanesh. In fact, creation's probably the wrong word. Birth is what it's usually referred to as. But anyway, so Slanesh came into being, and as a result, the warp became incredibly unstable. Massive so-called warp storms occurred, which basically made space travel impossible for a very long time, several thousand years. The human empire fell, and eventually, mankind itself was limited to one planet each, effectively. And then humanity, split up even more, and the whole of the Earth became a group of warring tribes constantly fighting each other for, whatever the hell they could get their hands on, basically. And then came the Emperor.
I can't believe we survived that.
And I think I'm going to talk about the Emperor at the beginning of the next part, because that's a decent enough point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.